Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go check out my website at skyazrael.com for life coaching and mentoring. I want to give you 3 areas to work on for this week. These are 3 tests that every man has to manage to conquer if he wants to reach his own greatness. If you cannot conquer these 3 areas, you will not reach your full potential in life. This is how you do it. The first area that you want to pay attention to and to pass this test, it's a test of performance. You're going to go through a performance test. And what does that mean? Your performance in life is how well you do. It's tied into your status. There's a certain type of person that somehow, I don't know why, psychiatrists could probably tell you, they study personality types, but there's a certain type of person that believes that status is linked in with morality, with virtue. So they look at poor people as pieces of shit, as lowlifes, as bad people, as immoral, unvirtuous. There must be something wrong with them because they don't have money, because they don't work hard enough, and they must be lazy. They start adding these judgments in. When you're overly focused on status as an aspect of your personality, you think that status is important, being manager is important, not because you feel like that you would be a good manager, but because you want the title and you just can't see yourself as a laborer that just feels beneath you. You want the office, the parking space, you want the different outfit. Some companies put their managers in different outfits. You want that level, that feeling of being above. I have people under me. You find guys in the corporate world and the military world alike where they're poor leaders because they're just so excited. They got a raging boner the size of the Eiffel Tower simply over the fact that they are the boss of a few people. Oh, I have 29 people on the floor that are under me. You know, I have a whole battalion of guys that I tell them what to do. Your status isn't going to get you into heaven. Nobody gives a fuck about your status in life. I don't care if you got a Rolls Royce or an 81 Honda Civic. I don't care who the fuck you are when it comes to that. If you're a CEO or a janitor, your status means nothing to me. I judge a man on the content of his character. It's not your performance in that way, what your job is, how rich you are, what side of town you live in, what class bracket you're at, what country club you belong to, what college you went to. I don't give a fuck about your status. A lot of you guys are playing this alpha, beta game. These are terms that we've known about for 100 years, 150 years. But just within the last 5, you have this whole wave of Andrew Tates and all these people trying to push this high status alpha male. It's all such bullshit, guys. It really is. I don't give a fuck about your status. You need to pass that test, and it doesn't mean that you can't be president. It doesn't mean that you can't be a CEO. I'm not talking about that. You missed the point. You missed the point. A lot of you did, at least. I'm not saying don't be a manager. I'm not saying don't rise the corporate ladder or be a general. I'm not saying that. I'm not telling you to stay at the bottom. I'm not shaking my fist as some angry guy in the factory up at the bosses playing this class war. I'm not talking about that. Rise. I'll help you. I coach people. Let's get you to where you want to go. But stay humble. Stay mission focused. You're not doing this to be a warrior king. You're doing this because you're a strong warrior. Let's move on to the next one. The next test that you're going to have to pass, that you're going to have to go through and conquer are your possessions. Your possessions can rule you. A lot of people have possessions as their goals. Never put a possession as your goal. A possession is a byproduct of a goal. So my goal is to be helping people. Say you're starting a business. It doesn't matter what the particular business plan is. The mission is to help people, to serve people, right? That's typically what a lot of businesses are about. I don't care if it's a cleaners or what it is. You know, if you're a cable guy or a cleaners or you mow lawns or you have a motorcycle shop, the mission is to help people. Always be mission driven, not money driven. You're not doing this for a fancy car. You're not doing this for a big house. Those are byproducts of success. When you can stay mission focused and you really accomplish your mission, then you will be rewarded. There's always rewards. We live in a meritocracy. You will be rewarded for your good deeds and your hard work and your righteousness. For that mission, you will be rewarded. But you don't want to do it for the reward. You do it for the smile on the old lady's face, you know, when you've helped her. A lot of people live their lives just wishing, in this perpetual state of wanting. And they want stuff. They're consumers. And we live in a capitalist society, and we watch and listen to commercials all day long, and they're everywhere on TV and social media. And you want stuff, and you want new stuff, and you want to fit in with other people and their stuff. This is what new cars are all about. You have an old car, and everybody else has a new one. You instantly want a new car. I have a perfectly running, really cool pickup truck. My pickup truck's cool. I don't drive uncool cars. My buddy just got a Cadillac just the other day. Cool Cadillac. Fast, too. Oh my God, it's fast. And I got really jealous, and I was all of a sudden thinking about maybe I'll buy a Cadillac. I found myself all night long looking at Cadillac Fleetwoods. I like those. I'm thinking about four-door Cadillac Fleetwood, restoring it, thinking about how much it's going to cost, and then I had to be like, wait a minute. Why am I chasing Cadillacs? I got a perfectly good truck with chrome rims, and it's jacked up and all that. What the fuck? I don't need no stupid Cadillac. It's just because he came by with one. And now I want one. And now that's my goal. Never make possessions your goal. That will rule you. You end up like Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. The last test that you're going to go through is a test of popularity. You may be popular. And being popular can be a curse. It's a really hard world to live in. And people are focused on you. People that don't know you have opinions about you. People that don't know you talk about you. People that have never met you talk a bunch of shit about you. When my motorcycle shop first blew up back in 2004, we got in a bunch of magazines. And everybody jumped into two camps. People I never met in my life. You know, any of these motherfuckers. I'm not talking about just local yokels. People all over the country jumped into two camps. And it was either I love Sky or fuck Sky, fuck Sinister. I love Sinister or fuck Sinister. And it was so weird to me because I was like, I never met that motherfucker, and I catch them running their mouths about me. It's one thing if you know me and you know, we go back, you don't like me, we have some sort of beef with each other, shit happens. But I never met you in my life. I don't know anything about you. We don't even live in the same area. We don't have similar friends. We don't know nothing about each other. And you're running your fucking mouth about me as if you have any idea of who I am and what I'm about. And people were doing that shit. It blew me away. I was like, God damn, that's crazy. Me and you probably have a lot in common. You don't even know shit about shit. You read an article and you made up all this shit. And people did it on the other side. People are professing their loyalty to me, like they're down with Sinister. They go buy a T-shirt and they like act like they just joined a gang, like that they're gonna be blood in, blood out. I got your back, homie. And I'd be like, why? I don't even know. I just sold you a T-shirt. You don't even know me. You think I'm so cool? You don't know shit about me. You can't let popularity go to your head if you're popular and start thinking you're a celebrity. I know lots of people who think they're celebrities. They absolutely believe they're celebrities. It's so weird. The weird people, I lived in Hollywood, and I would run into celebrities at the grocery store and around town, and they know that you know who they are, and they love it. Celebrities are so narcissistic, they love being recognized. They're waiting for you to be like, weren't you in that movie, or can I get your autograph? So then they can roll their eyes at you and be like, ugh. But they have to have, it's so weird. You ignore them, just ignore them. Pretend like they don't, like you don't even know who they are. They freak the fuck out. They get all antsy and insecure. It's so funny. But then there's the masses. Most people aren't really popular. Most people are struggling to be popular. Most people aren't popular and they're struggling to be popular. And we're all doing this on social media. And people get incredibly upset. People can kill themselves because they're not getting the validation that they're seeking. Their posts didn't get the likes that they want. Their videos didn't get the views that they want. They may not get the attention they want. They're not looked at as an influencer or a beautiful person. Popularity means nothing. Never chase anyone for anything. Validation is a trick. The devil is a lie. It's all food for thought.